punishment is defined as any physical abuse used as punishment for an offense, usually in schools.
The use of corporal punishment for children has been dated as far back as 10th century BC in the book of Proverbs attributed to Solomon.
Corporal punishment was also used back in ancient Greece and Rome, and even then it was used for educational purposes.
In ancient Sparta, corporal punishment was used to discipline children and turn them into warriors. Young boys were fed just enough food to get by to make them tough.
Here's your food for the day.
If they were caught stealing, they would be severely punished.
In medieval Europe, where schools were closely tied with the church, the use of corporal punishment was encouraged and was widely used. Even then, however, it came under attack by some who thought it was being used too much. One person who spoke out against it at this time was Saint Anselm, the Archbishop of Canterbury.
During the 18th century, corporal punishment was attacked by many philosophers and reformers who believed that it was unnecessary and inefficient. They saw the practice as a method of stopping misbehavior in the short term without permanently helping the behavior.
Many also tried to justify it by saying that it was a very quick and efficient way to discipline children and show them right from wrong.
Give me some pickles.
What are you doing? Those are my pickles!
Sorry, Dad!
Rather, sitting down with your child and just telling them not to do what you think is wrong and why would be more efficient and would help them more in the long run.
Pickles!
Arthur, let me tell you why you should not touch these pickles, okay? That, Arthur, is why you should not be touching my pickles, alright?
Okay, Dad, I'll never touch pickles again.
Many view John Locke as the most influential speaker of this time on the subject. He had a role in influencing the government of Poland to ban the use of corporal punishment in 1783. They were the first country in the world to do so.
John Locke voiced his opinion on the matter in his extremely influential book, Some Thoughts Concerning Education, in which he directly criticized the use of corporal punishment in schools. Opposition for corporal punishment in schools received a huge spike in 1860 following the Eastbourne manslaughter case, in which 15-year-old Reginald Chancellor was beaten to death by his schoolteacher Thomas Hopley for what the teacher said was stubbornness.
Do your work! I said do your work!
Hopley was arrested for manslaughter and sentenced to 4 years in prison. This sparked a huge conversation in the United Kingdom on the legality of corporal punishment in schools and whether there should be some kind of limit on it.
By the time of the First World War, corporal punishment in schools in the United Kingdom had died down, and it became something that parents simply did not expect from teachers.
However, corporal punishment continued in many countries, including the United States.
In the 20th century, it was not uncommon for nuns in Catholic schools to use corporal punishment against children who misbehave or are caught cheating.
Mister! Are you cheating on these tests?
No, ma'am, I swear!
You are!
No!
Both corporal punishment could be used in all forms of education by all kinds of mentors, masters, and guardians. There are 33 countries which have banned all forms of corporal punishment, inside and out of the home. The first to do so was Sweden, and the most recent was South Sudan in 2011.
Another huge breakthrough came with the Convention on the Rights of the Child by the United Nations, which became effective on September 2nd, 1990. While many countries signed this, it is notable that the United States did not ratify it. While most of the United States has banned the use of corporal punishment in schools, there still remain 19 states where it is legal, which include Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, and Florida. However, these bans only come into effect in state-run schools. Only 2 states have officially banned corporal punishment in private schools, which are New Jersey and Iowa. Most countries in Europe have banned some form of corporal punishment. This map shows it, with the countries in green showing corporal punishment prohibited in schools and the home, and countries in blue showing countries where corporal punishment has only been banned in schools.
In Singapore and some African countries, caning is still widely used as a form of discipline in schools. Likewise, whipping is used in the Middle East to teach discipline to children.
While some countries still use corporal punishment, it is on a quick decline around the world, and hopefully, soon, it could be banned in all countries all over the world.